Hey guys, time to chill out with Sub-07 and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Crystal. Last time, we crossed the oceans of Johto south towards Cianwood City and finally arrived here, getting ourselves the secret medicine that we needed to save Olivine City's Ampharos. This time, we're going to be exploring around the place and seeing what there is to do here. We were told from the start that, hey, you might want to be careful of Cianwood City's gym because it's full of fighting types and they're kind of bullies. But also that there's a couple other things we can do around here. For example, this house. You came from Olivine? Do you remember the 4 islands along the way? I hear that a mythical sea creature is hiding in them. That is true. I hear that you can only see it if you have a silver wing. It must have the same scent as the creature. Well, that's interesting to know. What about you? I heard that the whirlpools around the islands are caused by the sea creature. You might need a special move to get past them. Yep, just like I was saying, those whirlpools we can't do anything about right now. But that's okay. Instead, let's head over here. I'm in shock. A guy about your age with piercing eyes and long hair came in. He scared me into giving him my prized Pokemon. I still have one left, but what if he comes back? You look strong. Could you look after my Pokemon for a while? Sure. Oh, thank you. Take good care of it, please. And this guy just straight up gives you a Pokemon. You can give it back to him. You could also be a jerk and never give it back. But what does he give you exactly? A Shuckle. He gives you Shucky, the Shuckle. This thing is level 15 with Constrict, Withdraw, Wrap, and Encore. Not great moves, and it also gives you a berry, which we are immediately going to take, because we need that for things. Take. Remember, gotta have more berries to help out that Miltank back on the farm. This is pretty much free to use for you as much as you want. You could just give it back, though, whenever, because he was worried that Keith essentially came by and stole his Pokemon, and he's gonna do it again. It's not gonna happen, and we'll be fine. Instead, let's also come in here. You have magnificent Pokemon with you. How about a photo for a souvenir? This is something we really can't do. This guy is tied to using the Game Boy camera to take pictures for yourself. Kinda can't save anything out of that, so we're not gonna bother. Oh, that's too bad. I thought it would be a great memento. It probably would be, dude, but I've never owned a Game Boy camera, and I never will, and I don't know what actually happens if you try and use that with the 3DS version, so we're just gonna ignore that. Some more rocks around here that you can, in fact, break for your own chance of getting a Shuckle. And yeah, that does actually register to the Pokedex as saying that you've officially caught a Shuckle. At least assuming I find it. I think it's a bit lower down. Oop. There it is. The fluid secreted by its toes carves holes in rocks for nesting and can be mixed with berries to make a drink. I don't remember what this thing is based off of exactly, but it is a thing in lore that people get berry juice from Shuckles. In Heart Gold Soul Silver, you actually will receive berry juice from a Shuckle rather than a berry itself when you pick this thing up. It's a little gross, but it's a thing, I guess. However, we're actually going to make sure that our party is in a certain formation. Yep, that looks to be correct. Because if we head up here, the Pokésphere ahead. There's a house of sorts. Did you see it? I see all. I know all. Certainly I know of your Pokemon. This woman will actually tell you memories of your Pokemon, so if we talk to her about Inferno, I see you met Inferno here, in Newbark Town. The time was day. Its level was 5. Am I good or what? Incidentally, it seems to have grown a little. Inferno seems to be becoming more confident. It's just a nice little way to check on things, but you saw it, and I saw it too. What are you doing here, bud? Off it goes. Yo, Kyle. Wasn't that Suicune just now? I only caught a quick glimpse, but I thought I saw Suicune running on the waves. Suicune is beautifully grand, and it races through towns and roads at simply awesome speeds. It's wonderful. I want to see Suicune up close. I've decided. I'll battle you as a trainer to earn Suicune's respect. Come on, Kyle. Let's battle! This is a required battle once you encounter Suicune, so make sure you're ready for it. We're challenged by Mystical Man You've sometimes referred to as Mystery Man You've He always has 3 Pokemon with him, regardless of which version, with the same movesets. He starts with Drowsy. This is a Psychic type, level 23, with Hypnosis, Disable, Confusion, and Dream Eater. You've team is designed from the start to be able to incapacitate any legendary he runs into so that he can try and catch them. At least that's my theory as to why his team's built like this. Blind it. We're gonna lower that accuracy real fast to make it harder for you to do your thing. Because the last thing I want is you landing a Hypnosis. Burn. Yeah, Yusin seems to have decided that because Suicune sees us as worthy, if he beats us, that'll make him worthy. I have no idea whether or not that's true or not, but we're gonna find out. Unfortunately, he's gonna be putting us to sleep. But thankfully he missed. Nice. I don't know how much damage this is gonna do because this might hurt a lot. Uh-oh. Don't hurt. Ugh, that's bad. Dream Eater is a problem in that it does a lot of damage, but it does more or less guarantee you wake up afterwards, at least if memory serves me correctly. So that's nice at least. Try Dream Eater again, doesn't get it. Nice. Now please die. Not enough. God damn it. Alright, fine. You want to be like that? I'm going to tag out. Let's go to Stark. Drowsy used Dream Eater. Not a chance. And you're dead. Fury Cutter. Easy enough. Get out of here. Get some experience for Inferno and for Stark. Nice. Next up. Electrode. This could be a problem for us, but we do have a solution to it, and its name is Current. Electrode is level 25, an electric type with Sonic Boom, Rollout, Screech, and Thunder. Sonic Boom is a base guarantee of 20 damage no matter what it does. Rollout grows stronger with every hit, Screech lowers your defense by 2 stages, and Thunder is a very, very, very powerful electric attack. Oh, you're gonna start with the rollout strategy? Alright, I see how it is. Get paralyzed, nerd. Since we are not playing X and Y onwards, electric types can in fact be paralyzed. That's not a thing in later gens, but it works here. Surf. Not bad. Still getting hit by the rollout though, which is annoying. Ow! Really not good to have that happen. Please, get either a crit or get paralyzed, please. Nope, that's dead. I'm so sorry, Current. Well, that throws a wrench into my work. Shit, what do I do here? He is on rollout 4 if he lands the next one. I guess we're going Artemis. I kinda didn't want to, but I hope to God this works. Mud Slap. We're faster than it thanks to getting paralyzed. I don't have to kill it. Oh god. Accuracy's fallen though. And you're fully paralyzed, thank god. That breaks it. That breaks the rollout streak. Die. Thank you. 802 experience, which is a good amount. And his last Pokemon is Haunter. We're going back to Inferno for this. Haunter is level 23, Ghost Poison type, no item. Holding Hypnosis, Lick, Mean Look, and Cursed for its moveset. Average Haunter fare, and assuming we wake up in time, this guy's gonna be probably very stupid and get himself killed. Gonna use Lick, which is a very weak move, so kind of a stupid idea. Yeah, Yusin's team is not too bad of a concern for you. So long as you have some sort of preparation, you'll probably be fine. Like, even Electrode doing rollout wasn't the end of the world. It was just annoying that it kept going and actually got that critical hit. Current probably would have been fine if it weren't for that crit. Come on, wake up, bud. Oh my god. There we go. Burn. Nope. Not enough. We're almost there, but not quite. Ugh, crit. There we go. Much better. Nice job, bud. Close to a level up, too. Nice. I hate to admit it, but you win. Sorry, bud. That's just how it goes sometimes. You're amazing, Kyle. No wonder Pokemon gravitate to you. I get it now. I'm going to keep searching for Suicune. I'm sure we'll see each other again. See you around. The sad part is, I think that's actually the last time you ever see Yusin. Wait. No, that's not true. We will be seeing him at least one other time. Good evening. This is Liz. Are you awake? Oh, great one now. I don't care about your Nidoran, Liz. Zubat? Gorgeous? That is not what I would call it. Sorry. Well, that fight didn't go amazingly, but we took care of it at least. Let's go heal. I'll be right back. Alright, now that we've taken care of Yucine, I think it's time that I start showing off some other things. For one thing, these rocks. We've mentioned that we can break these and that we might get wild Pokemon out of them. So I managed to pull Prodigy out of the box to have him demonstrate his Karate Chop action. Karate Chop action! Yeah, most of the time nothing will happen, but if you're lucky, they will break. Most of the encounters for it are just crabby, but you might get lucky and get that wild Chuckle that I mentioned. That's the reason why Shucky was considered as a gift Pokemon, so that you don't have to worry about playing the odds with a very low chance of encounters. Hi, Krabby. Yeah, this is a 90% encounter rate for breaking rocks. It's very low likely that you're going to actually run into a Shuckle, so make sure to pick up Shucky as a gift. You can always give it back if you feel bad about it, and if you don't, free Shuckle. Ow. Get out of here. Nice. And easy. Level up for Inferno. Nice. Yeah, for the most part, I also think we're more or less prepared to do combat with the gym. I'm a bit worried because, oh god, this gym can be kind of scary your first time. You crossed the sea to get here? That must have been hard. It would be much easier if your Pokemon knew how to fly. But you can't use fly without this city's gym badge. If you beat the gym leader here, come see me. I'll have a nice gift for you. Make sure you remember this woman. This is actually supposed to be the gym leader's wife. And if we check the sign here, Cianwood City Pokemon Gym, Leader Chuck. His roaring fists do the talking. This is a sort of weird gym to me because it was completely overhauled in the jump from Gens 2 to 4. And it's way cooler in Gen 4. For here, it's just a bunch of lines of black belts. In Gen 4, it's actually Chuck is training under a waterfall, and you gotta work your way upwards to find the switch to turn it off so that you can actually talk to him, because he can't hear you while the waterfall's going. Which is way more interesting. That being said, we'll put Current up front for now. Yeah, that'll work. Now, these guys are all fighting type trainers. My Pokemon and I are bound together by friendship. Our bond will never be broken. We'll see about that, tough guy. Fighting types typically are very strong physically, but their special defense isn't amazing, usually. This is an exception to the usually part. Oh god. All the trainers are also going to have Pokemon as high as level 27, but Chuck will be a little bit stronger, so be careful. Let's see how much damage this does after we paralyze. Double kick. Ow! Jesus! Well, so much for that plan. Jesus Christ. I guess we're going to Stark. I didn't think we'd have to do this right away. Now, Bug is not very good against fighting types, which you probably would expect to make sense. But thankfully, Bug is not weak to fighting types, and Flying resists fighting types, so Stark is a good counter for this gym. Again, we're not going to deal much damage with it, and he's going to use Jump Kick, that's a problem. But Fury Cutter will get stronger every time it lands, so try and abuse that. If you have something that knows Flying type or Psychic type moves, you also can use that. It's actually a pretty solid strategy. Same with actually having a Golbat, because Poison also resists fighting types, meaning you'll have a quad resistance. Nice. Good job, Stark. Yeah, these guys do hit hard, so you really gotta be careful with what you're doing. This isn't real. It is, bud, and you just lost. Unfortunately, there's two guys here, so we still gotta deal with the other one. We martial artists fear nothing! I disagree with that. You seem to have a weakness of the mind. One, I assume you have Hitmonchan? Yes, yes you do. Who is next in the party? Uh-oh. Well, that's a problem. Get out of there. Go to Alucard, please. Now, the thing that worries me is if Hitmonchan has elemental punches here, I am in danger. Fuck. That's bad. Hitmonchan's special attack is not amazing, but if he can do that, that's a problem. Confuse it. Hurt yourself. Thank you. Now, physically attacking, fighting types always deal extra damage to themselves thanks to getting confused, so that is a bit helpful. Problem is, Alucard is not going to be doing much of these things because Bite is resisted by fighting types. But if they hurt themselves more, that's fine, I guess. Inferno, you take care of the rest. Ice Punch again, that's okay. I am a fire type, I resist that. Burn. Again, the Hitmons do have pretty high special defense, so that might not be your best strategy for this. But you kind of have to deal with what you got. Luckily, Fire Punch is a terrible move to be using. Why the hell are you using that? Do you not have Thunder Punch? That would actually be the best one to use of these three, because I don't resist it. Thankfully, this is also not Gen 4, so Mach Punch doesn't exist at least. Get out of here. Nice work. Phew. That's shocking. No, it wasn't, actually. You didn't use an electric attack. I'll be right back. Alright, back at it again. Words are useless. Let your fist do the talking. No. And yeah, as the guy said previously, there is a strength puzzle here, so you need to have someone who knows strength on your team. I still have Prodigy on hand, so I just kind of slap strength onto him. But make sure you have something with it, otherwise you are stuck. Another Machop. Paralyze this one, and try not to instantly die, please. Thank you. Uh-oh. Seismic Toss. That is a move that does damage based off, I believe, your level? Not the Pokemon using it. I don't remember. But either way, that is fixed damage, which could be a really bad thing if you're not careful. Nice. That's some good damage. Karate Chop, that's just a normal fighting attack. Ow! Damn, you guys do not like Chinchou today. I guess Alucard. You can't really do much here, but you can confuse them. It is very annoying, but it is very effective. Yeah, Karate Chop, that's not gonna do much. Unfortunately, this won't do much either because it's Bite, but it does decent amounts of damage. Get out of here. Nice. Level up. Yeah. Good job, Alucard. Alucard actually is going to be probably benefiting the most from this gym because he quad resists all fighting attacks. And thankfully, if I remember correctly, no one here has a rock type move. Later gens would actually give certain fighting types moves like Rock Slide, which can be devastating for Pokemon like Alucard. Hurt yourself. Thank you. But since that's not a problem here, I don't have to worry about it too much. Chomp. Seismic Toss I do have to worry about, though. That's still a problem. Ow. Once again, though, Current is just not having a good time here. They normally do relatively fine, but some bad crits have been really throwing wrenches into the works. Uh-oh. Ow. Okay, I think it is just the Pokemon using it. It goes off their level. Back to Inferno, I guess. Because once again, Machoke and the whole Machop family, they're mostly... Oh, no! You do have Rock-type moves! Why haven't you been using that sooner? Oh, God, that's a problem. Oh, no. This is bad. This is really bad, actually. Why have you not been using that up until now, you dick? You fucking bitch. Oh, God. I am in so much trouble. This is like actually the worst case scenario. What the fuck? Oh, shit. Well, this is bad. Prodigy, you sit here real fast. I'll be right back. I need to heal. Oh, God. This is gonna come down to one simple thing. Can I heal and get off confusion correctly? Or are we about to get swept by a random fucking Machoke? I did not account for something like this happening. And unfortunately, Machoke very much would punch a baby, it seems. Oh dear. This is a problem. Alucard, God, I hope you have a plan for this, otherwise we are in trouble. God damn it. Stop with the rocks. Ow. There really isn't much I can do. All I can do is just hope for flinch strategies. Or that he gets confused. Oh my god, thank god he missed at least one of them. Rock Slide is not 100% accurate, so that is something that can happen, but still. This is a bad day. We are in so much trouble. We are actually in so much trouble. Well, Artemis, I hope to God you have a plan, otherwise we're dead. Please work, Mudslap. I said work. Don't get hit. Not good. Ow. Let's teach this sumbitch a lesson. You lying sack of shit, your fist didn't do shit, you threw rocks at me. Who does that? I have a plan. The plan is dumb, but I have a plan. The plan is I burn all of my problems. God. Why were there so many crits in that? That was the thing that actually fucked me up, was that. Several crits. And I guess, if I wanted to, I could be that guy and I could just cut away and act like the fight didn't happen, but no! I'm not gonna do that, that's not cool. You piece of shit. I think this could have been even worse if this thing had something like Guts, because Guts actually would have doubled its attack if it got hit with a status ailment. Like, that would have been an actual disaster scenario. You piece of shit. You claim to let your fist do the talking, but all you do is throw rocks at me. Who does that? Well, here comes the real fun part. Let's see how this goes. Paralyze it. There. No more random crits killing Kern in 3 seconds. Missed attack, that's good. Drown. God. That's a good time for a crit. Jesus Christ. Was this so hard, game? Get out of here. You piece of shit. Yeah. Don't ever talk to me ever again. Don't ever talk to me or my sons ever again. Get out. Jesus Christ. That was stupid. That was over in 3 seconds. Why did that actually wreck me the first time? Sometimes, luck just turns against you. Let's heal up again. The scary thing is, Chuck himself, if I remember correctly, doesn't have Rock Slide, but his Pokemon are still absolutely terrifying because, man, they can destroy you if you're not ready for it. Let's try again. Now, once again, we gotta deal with the strength puzzle real fast. This is actually not that big of a deal. All I gotta do is this. Made it possible to move boulders. 1, 2, 3. What's so hard about that? Shoutouts to all the kids who got incredibly stuck at this puzzle as a kid because they didn't understand strength puzzles in the slightest. It's okay, it happens to the best of us. What do you have? My Raging Fist will shatter your Pokemon. If you start throwing rocks at me, I'm gonna start crying foul again. Black Belt Lung? Who names their kid Lung? Honestly. Ooh, Mankey. That's different. Mankeys are fast, but they're also relatively glass cannons, so you can actually smash into them harder. Karate chop. Burn. That's all I need to tell you is just burn, baby, burn. Get out of here. Another Mankey, that's not that big of a deal. Yeah, this is much more what you expect this gym to be like. Because fighting types are supposed to be powerful physically, maybe not the best specially. Fury Swipes is still a bit of a problem, but that's not too big of a concern. Get out of here. And last but not least, Primeape. Shoot. This might be better for Current to fight because it'll get Current a level. Or at least it'll help him catch up real quick. But I'm gonna let Inferno do the talking first. Blind it. Rage? That's actually not that bad of a thing to run into. Rage only builds the more damage that he takes when he uses the move. So it's not that big of a deal. Accuracy lowered. Nice. Do it one more time. Just because I like ya. Oh, low kick! You jerk. Ugh! Get out of there. Go to Current. Karate Chop, that's gonna miss. Good. Take my Surf. Ow! Please, sir, I would really appreciate it if you just died. Oh, god damn it. Really? Current, can you stop dying? I understand this gym punches a lot, but come on, man. Stark. Just run into it. Full sprint. That's not gonna do much, thankfully, because you're a bug flying type. Get your ass out of here, jeez. Level up for Inferno, level 27. I got shattered. Yeah, you did. Well, we've opened the way to Chuck, but it's kind of not a good idea for us to fight him right now, so I'm gonna heal. Honestly, we might actually just call the episode here, though, because we've been going for a while, and I don't exactly feel thrilled about our chances given we got whited out by a random fucking Machoke. Lousy rock slide crits. Trying to debate our odds here right now. You know what? No, I got an idea. I think we're going to stop here. I'm going to do a little bit of off-screen grinding and get the team all caught up to the same level. Because I think that's a bit more fair. Because all of Chuck's team is level 30, and we're not even close to that yet, so I'm at least going to get the rest of the team level 27. So we're going to stop here. Next time on Let's Play Pokemon Crystal, we're going to storm Chuck's gym and take him out, and hopefully head back to Olivine City so that we can help take care of Ampharos. Till next time, ice out.